I don't know how to swim, and today I'll be trying the most dangerous sport. The boat is sinking and I'm just there. I don't know how to swim. It can go bad anytime. Somehow I regret doing this. I honestly enjoyed my time in Malawi. My main goal of going to Malawi was to find out where I come from, and it turns out I'm from Cheo and I'm Zulu. Let me tell you my story a little bit. My great-grandfather left Malawi to Zimbabwe in search of greener pastures. Back then, people from Malawi were living either going to South Africa or Zimbabwe, where they would be working in farms or mines. So guys, the reason why I'm wearing this is because I am Ngoni. You know, I've been tracing my history here in Malawi, and I just bought this. And the guy was telling me that if you move around with that, people are actually gonna know that you're from, if you're from here in Malawi, they're gonna know that you're from Ncheu and you're from the Ngoni tribe. And my great-grandfather left Ncheu to Zimbabwe. When I was in Lilongwe, I managed to visit the Bingu National Stadium. I used to be a footballer, and it still pains me I never went pro, but I enjoyed my time in this stadium. So guys, this is my first time of entering a well-built stadium, and yet I've been playing football for many years. I've played football, I've tried to go pro. It's amazing, and I'm really excited to be here. You know, at the end of the day, when people search Malawi on social media, they think that they don't have something like this. But I'm telling you, this is a beautiful stadium here in Malawi, and it's called Bingu International Stadium. So, when you come to Malawi, make sure that you watch a match here at Bingu International Stadium, and I'm telling you, you'll never regret. This is nice. So, if there's any team in Zimbabwe that would want to try me, please, I'm available. I still have the skills.
Good to see you, brother.
The man with an American accent.
With an American accent, that's what they call me? Yes, that's who I am.
How long have you been in Malawi?
I have been in Malawi for a year, over a year.
A year?
I came here November, I want to say 8th, 2023, and I've been here since then. And right now we're in December.
How's Malawi, bro?
Malawi is the most beautiful place I've ever been. The people are very sweet. Now, I'm not discounting anybody in Zimbabwe like yourself. I love Zimbabwe as well. That's where my African parents are.
Yeah. You've been in Zimbabwe? Huh?
Yeah. Zimbabwe, that is where it all started. That was the first time I touched, that was the first place where I actually lived on African soil.
Oh, okay.
And when I went there, Kelvin, I felt at peace. I could breathe for the first time.
Really, bro?
I could breathe for the first time. I connected with my ancestors, and that's when I came to Zimbabwe. I met my African parents there.
I want to talk about your life was it in America?
I was born and raised in America, then I moved to the UK.
Oh, So America, the UK, and then Zimbabwe and Malawi?
And then Malawi, yep. Yes.
How is life the other side?
So in America, I will say where I was born and raised in Houston, Texas.
Oh, okay.
My family who raised me are the most respectful, wisest, phenomenal people I've ever met. And they always raised me to be true to yourself, be respectful, have dignity, have class, and just always be able to learn. Don't ever shut people off who are trying to give you wisdom.
True.
And I feel like that's something that I carry with me to this day. At times I do fall short, Kelvin, but I always try to persevere.
You're human, bro. Everyone does. Bro.
Exactly.
Everyone does.
Exactly.
So, like, what made you to move from America, the UK, to here?
Yes. So when I was in America, I thought I found the love of my life. Very respectful woman. Things didn't work out. Doesn't mean that we're failures, just didn't work out. We move on. I ended up connecting with people within the UK who had connections to Africa. And with those phenomenal people, Auntie Jean, Galactic Clyde, so many great people, they directed me, Queen Amelia, they connected me to Africa when I was 14 years old. This was back when I was in America. I saw an advert to where these people were making Africa seem like it was this bad, terrible, poor place.
You see?
I was with my cousin and I said, I'm going to move there one day. And he said, you're crazy. Didn't you just see what the TV said? And I said, yeah, they're lying. Africa's the most phenomenal and richest place. Why do you think people keep coming there to colonize? Why do you think they come here to steal? Why do you think? No, man, you don't need to move there. I'm going to move there. And years later, here I am. I never live life allowing other people to tell me what they think is best for me. I found out for myself. Now, I've had hardships in Africa, but I know for a fact that this is where I belong, and I'm going to do everything in my power to continue to stay here and help my people along the way.
You know what you are saying you're passionate about what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like there is a picture that is being painted about Africa out there that is not pleasant.
Yeah.
What kind of picture are they portraying?
They portray, I mean, it's everywhere. Like, I was even talking to someone earlier today.
Yeah.
Reggie, what should people do to go to the UK and go to America? I'm like, why would you want to leave the most phenomenal place in the world to go to somewhere that's benefiting off the misfortunes of where you're from? The motherland is the center of the universe. The motherland is the motherland because it is the giver of all life. It is the resources here are so powerful and phenomenal. Why do you think people keep coming over here?
True.
Why do you think they come over here to steal and infiltrate and steal our ideas? I've heard so many stories, King Kelvin.
Yeah.
And I call King Kelvin that because King Kelvin is the king of his life. We are all kings.
My goodness grace, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And the thing is to where there are people who actually have given their scripts to people in America, and these people have made millions. And the first thing I always ask is, did you copyright it? No. I'm like, well, that person just stole your idea. So people come over here all the time and they want to colonize, Kelvin. And the reason that they come over here, they will come over here, take resources, and then they will basically give the people that are giving them the resources little to nothing. And then they will go over and become millionaires and billionaires in a matter of seconds.
What should we do as Africans to make things better for ourselves and benefit from what we have?
Unify on all accounts. Don't allow money and economic failures to destroy us all, because we all know the saying, the more divided we are, the easily conquered we are. So in every way we need to unify. So if King Kelvin calls me up, Reggie, look, man, I need some help. I don't have a lot of money. Whatever you have, bro, I know I'm helping you. You're helping me. Let's do it. As long as we're not scamming each other in the process, shortchanging ourselves, we can build our own, and we don't have to involve people who are outside of our race or people who think like those outside of our race to colonize us or to lead us to always be shorthanded or be in a situation we don't deserve to be in.
What are the challenges that you've faced so far as someone who's now living in Africa?
You have people who, you know what? Kev, I'm gonna make it plain and simple. In life, you go through the things that's not for you to get to the things that are for you. And I found out that there are people who are for me, like yourself, like Prophet Enoch Kapir, like my African parents, like the people who I've connected with in Malawi and in Zimbabwe and Zambia, who are just for me, and things are progressing. So I've had my short changes of people who have done wrong to me and things like that. And they never might see it that way. But I've seen it. I know not to go back to that anymore. And I know I'm focusing on progressing with the people that's for me and the things that's for me. And that's all I can say. So I've had a lot of, unfortunate circumstances, but at the end of the day, I only focus on the positive and I progress from there.
What kind of challenges did you face in Zimbabwe? Are you open to tell us?
I'm fine with that. In Zimbabwe, I faced it to where everybody looked at me as an ATM machine. There was even somebody, I was living in a place. Somebody was, I was having dinner one day. And somebody was outside saying, I'm about to go meet that famous movie producer. And I'm looking around, I'm like, where he at? And they was like, no, Reggie, they talk about you. I'm like, man, I'm not, first of all, I don't do that whole famous celebrity thing. I don't do that. But people automatically assume that Reggie had a lot of money, and you could see that people wanted to take. My thing is that the proper mindset to have? No. I can give all the resources I can, but I can't go broke in the process. But the knowledge is something that I feel like I can give if I have it, and that can help our people progress in a phenomenal way.
So have you ever reached a level where you said, nah, man, this is too much. What is happening in Africa? I probably want to go back.
The only reason I wanted to go back was because I felt like, okay, look, if I continue to stay, I'm going to end up broke and broken. But then there were a lot of people like yourself, like many others, even my own parents and my people back home that said, nah, Reggie, look, you need to stay there. I've never seen you this happy. You look healthier than ever. And you're just in a place to where we feel like you're doing what you love to do on a consistent basis, and you're around your people. And that's the thing right there. I know there's been times, even on social media, I've been like, ugh. But then I realized I love my people, and I'll never, ever in my life turn my back on them, even if they have the mindset to do it to me. And another thing is too, those who have the mindset to do me wrong, they're not our people, Kelvin. They are slave-minded individuals, and they don't deserve the time of day from me or from people who are trying to help our people progress. So for me, I ended up moving away from that.
You ended up moving away, huh?
moving away from that and realizing that, look, in life, I have to focus on the positive and I have to focus on the things that's for me rather than focusing on the things that's not for me.
So let's talk about America. Let's talk about UK. Do you think that is still the land of opportunity?
No, I can't feed into that. The land of opportunity, I feel like, and if I'm honestly speaking, when they say the land of opportunity, that is, I know a lot of people are going to hate me for what I'm about to say. That is a way to try to bring slaves into a plantation. Because you got the motherland who is the motherland. A mother is a provider. A mother is a giver. A mother is someone that always makes sure that her children are progressing in life. True. A true mother. But if you go to a land of opportunity, that means that an opportunity is something that everybody can dream of but can't have. So my thing is I would rather go somewhere where it's guaranteed that we're all going to prosper, knowing that we unify on all accounts. We love ourselves and we love each other, and we continue to progress from there, rather than a place to where it's not even guaranteed that I'm going to have a life or live a life that I want. I'm telling you, Kelvin, the way that it's set up, you infiltrate, you divide the original people, you make them lose sight of how phenomenal they are. Then that's when you take their resources, you build up back in a country that is slowly but surely, if not just surely, failing itself, in America, in the UK. And then you got to continue to go back and steal. Come on, man. It's structured to where our people need to realize, like, hold up, if these people are coming over here and stealing and making profit off of that, we can use these resources that they're stealing, protect them at all accounts, and make sure that we build up here so we don't have to worry about going somewhere where we're obviously going to face challenges that we'll never face at home.
What is your dream? What are you trying to achieve in Africa?
My thing is I've already achieved it. My thing is to where I'm right where I belong and I'm happy. And my goal every day, there's even been times I've talked to Kelvin, be like, Reggie, how do I do this, man? Let's do it right now. When I do media and I do, different things when it comes in regards to just whatever, I'm always quick to help my people, no matter what time of day it is. And that's something that I saw my mom do. That's something I saw my elders in Texas do. And that's something I'm seeing a lot of people in Africa do. And that's what I want to continue to do. Help, help, help. Not because I want to feel like a savior or a guide in other people's lives, but because as a human race, as us as African people, helping each other is the way for us to unify on all accounts, progress on all accounts, and also make sure that we never be in a situation that we don't deserve to be in, which is enslaved, colonized, or within an inhumane system that's not for us and only against us.
Look at this, guys. Wow. This is a beautiful house here. That is someone's house, eh?
And in Malawi, the owner of this house doesn't owe anybody any money. It's paid off. People don't owe. It's not like in South Africa, you're paying for the rest of your life. Here they pay you off. Look at this one on the this.
This is another one.
Apartments.
These are apartments, huh?
Look at this one in front. Very nice, traditional, modern.
Me, I could stay here. This is nice.
What is that? This got this. Look at this gate here in front.
Huh?
Look at this.
Wow.
This is so nice.
You cannot destroy it.
They're heavy, yeah?
They look like they're made of metal. But it's clay.
Thank you so much for having me. I came here to know the history of. Is he the first president of Malawi?
Yes, he's the father and the founder of the Malawi nation, simply because he's the one who fought against the colonial government.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we used to call him father and the founder of the Malawi nation, and he was the first after the British.
He was the first to rule Malawi.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so to start with, what we have here is a brief biography of Dr. Hastings Kamuzu Banda. So Dr. Banda was born on 14th May 1898. He died on 25th of November 1997. Then he was buried on 3rd of December the same year, 1997. So Dr. Banda died at the age of 99 years.
99 years?
Yes.
Oh, that's the grace of God.
Yeah, and the body was also embalmed for 99 years. The idea was to allow people to view the body of Dr. Banda.
Oh.
Yes, but when they consulted the family members of Dr. Banda,
yes,
it's where they were told that according to their culture, that is not acceptable. Yeah.
Also, you had to respect
that's due to cultural belief.
Yes.
They believe that once a person has died,
yes,
he has gone for good. So no need to make the dead body being viewed once again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so since he was buried, nobody has seen the body of Dr. Banda.
So it was buried here?
Yes, that's the place where he has been buried. Yeah. So some of the notable achievements which Dr. Banda made during his lifetime, he was once a prime minister, that's for 2 years. That was from 1964 to 1966. By then, this country was called Nyasaland.
Nyasaland, yes.
Yes. Have we ever come across about this name, Nyasaland?
Yes, yes, I did.
What does it mean?
I don't know what it means.
You don't know?
But I've heard about it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Nyasaland means land of the lake.
Land of the lake?
Land of the lake, yes.
Oh.
So this name came about when a missionary called Dr. W. Livingstone was visiting this country. So he was walking along the lake. And it was at Mangochi, Cape Maclear in Mangochi. He found the fishermen belonging to the Yao tribe. When Livingstone asked them, what's the name of this lake? And lake in our vernacular language is Nyanja. So the Yao tribe, they pronounce it as Nyasa. Nyasa.
Yes.
Meaning lake, Nyasa.
Yeah.
So Livingstone just named this country Nyasaland.
Wow.
Meaning land of the lake. Yeah.
It's amazing, you know?
Yeah, sure. So that's where this name Nyasaland came about.